Hicks.
Divine timing is any time you're a vibrational match to what you want. It's not only divine timing, it's not only perfect timing, it's perfect matching with wherever you are. So it's a little of this, 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 a little of this. And you know what? All of that adds up to a really good feeling life experience. It just keeps unfolding and unfolding and unfolding. Because a lot of people live this desert, this big gap of what they want and what they're allowing. And then something happens and they get distracted from the agony that they usually are oozing. And then they close the gap. And they say, oh, wow. But it doesn't last because it was sort of a fluke. They met a happy person who influenced their good behavior for a little while, you see. Got to be consistent in your expectation. If a tree falls in the forest and there's no one there with ears to translate the vibration into sound, did the tree really fall? Yes, it's just that nobody heard it. Because no one was there to receive the sound of the vibration. There are all kinds of things that are happening that you're not matching up with, so you wouldn't call it good timing because you got to be there to match up. Oh, we said something earlier that fits right with this. It's that when you are moving in the direction of wanted, that's what satisfaction is. And that clarity is closing that gap. You've asked for it. And now, the reason that we're putting it to you like this is because doesn't clarity feel good? Lover's not here yet, but doesn't clarity feel good? Lover's not here yet, but doesn't clarity feel good? So, there's vibration, and as that vibration happens more, then there is a translator of the vibration. I'll say it again, say it better. There is a receiving of the vibration. Oh, do you know that nothing is created until there is a perceiver that perceives the vibration? There's no creation until someone perceives the vibration. So you're looking around and saying, not there, not there, not there, not there, not there, because the vibration is over here. This is what you want to start perceiving. And how do you perceive what's in the vortex? Can't see it, can't hear it, can't smell it, can't taste it, can't touch it. So what do you do to perceive it? You feel it. It feels like love. It feels like clarity. It feels like fun. So you perceive it, you perceive it, you perceive it. You perceive it by focusing and feeling for it. And then what you want to call divine timing happens. It's just the natural evolution. It's what comes next. First there's vibration, then there's thought. The more you think a thought, the more you believe it. The more you believe it, the more you demonstrate it through manifestation. When you think a thought often enough, when you feel an emotion often enough, then there is a vibration that becomes expectation. So can you just imagine for a moment what the power of positive expectation is? When you really get hold, we had some conversations about this here today. When you really get hold of the understanding that you're good and that you're deserving and that you're supposed to get what you want and that life is supposed to feel good. And if it doesn't, there's some recalibrating that you want to do, rewiring that you want to do. Yeah? So there's a whole lot of conversation going on about what's missing in my life. Well, keep talking about that and it can't ever come in. It can't come in. What's missing in my mate, what's missing in the government, what's missing in life, what's missing on the planet. As long as that's what your belief and your expectation is, there can't be enough divine timing and enough divine looking and enough divine loving, because source energy doesn't have the power to tend to your vibration. You're the creator. You do that. You do that. There's free will for you. You have the free will to live a shitty life. And you had the free will to complain about it. And you had the free will to look around for better. And that free will produced true asking, that your inner being heard loud and clear, focused on every moment since it happened, adds every amendment to it that you add to it. Every relationship you had made this vortex relationship so much more magnificent, so much more satisfying to you, and your inner being focuses and focuses and focuses and focuses. It's real. It's real and it's there, but you can't focus on its absence and have any timing at all. You have to feel the presence of it. You have to begin to feel like the most loved being on the planet, the most deserving being on the planet. So how do you feel deserving when something that you want, you can't see? Because something that you want, you can feel. You can feel it. You can feel your way to it. So let's say that there are 3 or 4 subjects that are important to you, and one of them is this missing relationship, temporarily missing. And a couple of other things are things that you really like to do. So you've done the work, and the cooperative components are being gathered, and now you're off the subject that you always go negative on, and you're on the subject of the things you like. The fun you like, the friends you like, the madness and mayhem that you enjoy. And as you deliberately focus there to make that happen, no, not to make that happen. In the moment that you try to make something happen, you're trying to be the stage manager and you're trying to whip things into shape. No, you're not trying to make it happen. You're letting it happen by focusing upon the things that are already happening. You find the things in your life that are already a match to fun and you focus on them. Then more things that are a match to fun come into your experience. You focus on the things that make you feel loved, that are already in your life, like the flight attendant that Esther doesn't even know his name. Esther will never forget him. When he came by and asked her what she wanted, she knew he really wanted her to have something that she wanted. He was not faking it. He so wanted her to feel good in that moment. So when you feel good about one thing, you feel good. The universe isn't saying, she feels good about a flight attendant she doesn't even know. But does she feel good about her lover? That's not how it works. She feels good. Whoop, divine timing. She feels good. Whoop, divine timing. That's how it works. Find any reason to feel good, and all the things that you want start showing up in your experience. But you didn't know that, did you? Because you thought you had to struggle and justify and convince something that doesn't exist, some arbitrator. You've got divine timing, your inner being, and the law of attraction all mixed up with your mother. Strings attached to everything. Good enough?
Yes.
Really good.